Back off me. You're within 6 feet.
I can come as close as I'd like.
Oh, can you?
You need to give me your ID or you're going to go to jail. That's how simple it is.
Let me put down my weapons, my potential weapons first.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you, sir.
Not away from me, punk. I ain't afraid of you either. You're a...
Okay, you don't have to call me names.
I will.
I need your identification.
Watch this closely. This officer is already being sued by this man, and by the transcript, he confronts him on the very day of court. That's a red flag immediately because timing matters when power is involved. This feels less like public safety and more like pressure. Why this matters? Retaliation chills rights fast. And listen, what's the first demand he makes?
Thank you.
Thank you, nothing.
You're going to give me your driver's...
Just shut the up right now. I'll ID when I tell you I'm an ID.
Okay, you're not my boss.
You're not mine either, punk.
I need your ID.
You. How's that sound?
Okay.
I'll tell you what. The first letter of my last name is T.
Yeah.
Okay?
Roy.
You got it? Oh, so you already know who I am. You were watching me, punk. You were just watching me, punk.
I just gave
you were
another
just
ticket.
watching me. You staged this. You staged this. You staged this.
I need your license.
The last letter.
I need your...
Here's the pivot. The officer immediately demands ID and threatens jail. No explanation, no articulated reason. That's a problem because detention needs reasons, not vibes. A request isn't an order. This looks like ego policing, not law enforcement, because we never hear reasonable suspicion stated. Why this matters? If you don't know the difference, you lose. So what happens when insults replace justification?
I need your ID.
The last letter of my first name is Y.
Okay.
The first letter of my last name is T.
I'm happy to give you just a ticket and go on my merry way.
You, man. It's going to be a federal lawsuit on you, punk.
Okay.
What do you want, man?
Go get his birthday.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I'm IDing right now.
You are?
Yeah, you idiot. Write it down.
Nice.
You know how to write? You punk.
What an ugly thing to say.
Yeah, so is your mother.
You know, I've been through this, and it really doesn't bother me.
You guys are trying. You guys are gangbanging on me right now. You know I got court today. You know I got court today, right?
Well, then I'll see you in court.
Yeah, I'll see you in court too.
Okay. You don't need to call me. You don't need. Hey, Mr. Putz, how are you?
Get away from me. Get out your pen.
Now it escalates into name-calling, threats, and pressure, while the man repeatedly says he has court. That's concerning, because delaying someone without lawful grounds can itself be abuse of authority. We still don't hear a clear crime beyond vague claims like jaywalking. Why this matters? Time pressure breaks compliance. And then another officer joins in. Does that fix the lack of justification?
Get out your pen and write down my information. Hurry the up.
Okay, thank you. What's your birthday?
The last letter of my last name is I.
Can you just go get his ID for me?
I'm going to ID you right now. Give me your name and your badge number. Hey, give me your name and your badge number, you public servant. Give me your name and your badge number, you people. You're trying to make me late for court.
You can go to court.
I'm going to court, you stupid.
Guys,
I'll be going in there.
you're amazing. You're enforcing jaywalking.
So I think you're helping an elderly man right now.
You're enforcing jaywalking.
What's up, man? You know that. What are you? You got 2 bars on your arm. You're waiting there looking at me. I seen you looking at me. He's looking at me from over there. You guys all knew I was showing up today, and you guys all tried to do this on purpose. This is all a setup. That's what this is. I'm not stupid, man. I'm a very intelligent individual. And I'm going to sue them for doing this to me. You guys are extortionists. This is a victimless crime, you people. This is a victimless crime, punk.
We record this abuse that you guys do.
Man, I'm going to court, you little skinny prick. Look at this. You're going to give me a jaywalking ticket, but you're going to park in the middle of the road like an idiot. I need to look out for your safety. I need to look. I'm in a parking spot. I'm in a parking spot. I'm not in the fucking street,
sir.
This is a parking spot.
You're in the roadway.
Okay, you guys want to gang up? Take those badges off. Take those badges off and see what you got then. Don't do that to me.
Okay.
You know what? I'll
just say whatever you want.
If for your safety, I'm going to have you removed out of the street.
Abuse. Guys, pushing your weight around because you can.
You're an LPO, right? Can I go to court? He knows who the I am. Can I go to court? Can I go to court?
What time's your court?
At 3 o'clock, at 2 o'clock right now.
You got a couple more minutes.
No, I don't want to get a warrant. I want to go to get myself in the courtroom, man. I can go. The arresting officer says I can go. Okay, your word ain't. Go, punk. Go give your mother the ticket.
I need your name and badge number, please.
907.
907. Okay, and why'd you pull me over?
I need your license and registration.
Sir, why'd you pull me over? Why did you pull me over?
This is a long body
I would, but it
need your
takes.
license
Hold
and
on.
registration.
Just relax. De-escalate for a second. De-escalate for a second, sir. I
Quick
wasn't.
recap. Detention requires reasonable suspicion tied to a specific crime. Give me your ID or jail isn't magic words. ID laws vary by state, but officers still must lawfully stop you first. Here, the transcript shows insults, not facts. That's the tell. Why this matters? Policy isn't law. So when they finally let him go, was this ever about safety?
I wasn't driving. I was not driving. I put my blinker on.
You get into the breakdown.
I put my blinker on,
And you stopped on
and I pulled over to let you buy me, which is 100% legal. Okay, now de-escalate for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Why did you pull me over?
I need your license.
Why did you pull me over, sir?
Because you're
Please.
driving over the fog line in the breakdown lane.
I put my blinker on, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yep. I put my blinker on and I pulled over and I stopped.
Is this a travel lane?
No, this is a stopping lane. This is where you pull over. This is where you pull over to stop.
Look, I'm not going to argue with you, man. I need.
Can I have your supervisor, please?
I am the supervisor.
I would like your supervisor. I would like your supervisor, please.
I am the only
I would like your supervisor,
I'm the only
please.
Supervisor on tonight.
I would please ask you to get your supervisor.
I'm the only supervisor.
Can you call your captain, call your lieutenant, call your sergeant?
I can call them. They're not
Okay.
going to answer.
Could you please call and ask them to come down here?
I can call and ask them. They're not going to answer though.
There's nobody on the radio?
My dispatcher.
Okay.
My dispatcher.
So could you call and just see if you got someone available?
907 Caribou.
Go ahead, 907.
He's requesting a supervisor. I told him I am the supervisor on the shift.
I want your supervisor.
My supervisor is off work right now.
Well, why?
Because I'm the shift supervisor.
Are you a sergeant? Are you a
No,
lieutenant?
I'm the shift supervisor. Right
Officer?
now. Yes.
Okay, well, I need a sergeant or a lieutenant or something. Because you obviously clearly don't understand, sir.
907 Caribou. Who does that plate come back to?
Go ahead, look around. Plain view doctrine, buddy. Use it up.
Back to him. You're at Mag 14.
Yep.
10-4. Is he valid? Is that you?
What do you think? I'm driving this car.
Yeah.
I just said yes when he said my name.
People's cars all
I just
the time.
said yes when he said my name. Didn't I? I did.
Question, man.
I did, and I said
I
yes.
don't know why you're being so difficult.
Because I pulled over because I couldn't see, and now you're pulling me over asking for my ID. What did I do illegally?
Because you're parked on the side of the
I
road.
pulled over legally, sir.
In the breakdown lane.
I pulled over legally.
In the breakdown lane.
I
That
pulled.
gives me, that gives
No,
me-
it does not. No, it does not. What's the law? What's the
You can't
code?
be parked here.
What's the code?
You can't be parked
I
here.
pulled over to let you buy me. I didn't park.
Okay.
New scene, same pattern. The driver pulls over to let police pass, then gets stopped. Listen to the wording. The officer says fog line and breakdown lane, but struggles to explain the actual violation. That's a credibility problem. Detention still needs an articulable reason. Why this matters? Unclear stops create fishing expeditions. And notice how I'm the supervisor shuts down accountability.
Park.
Okay.
I'm still sitting here. If I was parked, I'd be out of my vehicle walking around right
I'm
now.
done arguing with you. You have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the fucking blinding lights, asshole. Have some fucking respect.
Looks like she is pulling up.
What's going on?
How's it going?
Good. I'm Officer Mitchell, Chicago Police Department.
Nice. You have like a badge number or?
Badge number 40.
Nice. Cool.
First Amendment auditor or anything like that? I mean, what's got you recording today? Just because, like, you know that you can?
There you go.
Okay, awesome. So the reason why I'm here is because they called saying that you had started recording, and then I guess yelling at some customers, raising your voice. So I figured I'd come talk to you and find out exactly what's going on.
Yeah, just everything you can see. I'm just chilling here. That's it.
Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that?
I'm not going to answer any questions, but
Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that?
okay.
Okay.
All right.
And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were you ever inside? Anything like that? Okay. And were Well, they asked if we could come and have you removed from the property.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I just talked to the worker.
They-
Why don't you do a real investigation and go figure out what they're actually asking?
They did call.
All right, so go
I guess they
then go
contacted
talk to
the
them.
owner.
Because I just talked to a worker, and that's strictly based on hearsay. What you're saying.
Okay,
So
is it
you
for the smoke outlet or the
you should probably go talk
Did
to.
you talk to the?
Like I said, I'm
smoke
not going to
outlet
answer
or
any
the
questions. You should
dispensary?
probably just go do an investigation.
Okay.
The stop collapses. No citation, no arrest. Just have a good night. That outcome matters because it confirms the shaky foundation. Then, in the final interaction, an officer claims the owner wants trespass until actually checking. The truth flips. Viewer lesson: no requests versus lawful orders. If this were you, complaint, records request, or both? Like, subscribe, and credit the original auditor. This video provides transformative commentary and legal analysis of publicly available police audit footage for education, critique, and accountability under fair use, 17 USC 107.
49.
How's it going?
If you want to stay and talk, stay in for a minute, I'm gonna go talk to them, make sure that they want to remove.
How you doing today, man?
What's going on?
I guess they already talked to you.
Yeah,
These other officers. You're just
Yeah.
out here recording.
there you go.
Okay. All right, not a problem, man. Just they don't want you on their property, so as long as you're off their property, you're good.
Yeah, I guess as long as nobody goes in and tries to rob them, and then I guess nobody has to go under citizen's arrest. I think we
Yeah.
should be all good with that then, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, as long as you don't go on their property, man. That's all they
Yeah,
ask.
just as long as nobody
Yeah.
speeds on by, I guess nobody will get a speeding ticket, right?
Yeah, man, dude's cool to be here, man. He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
We don't have any problem with him standing on the easement,
Okay.
checking, doing his first move, protecting rights.
So the only thing I was trying to do was make sure I found out who did call. I talked with them, let them know that what you're doing isn't illegal at all, and that we can't make you leave. So
Well, I'm glad we have a little change of attitude here. That's good.
I
3
didn't-
encounters. Same theme. Authority asserted first, justified later, if at all. That's not how constitutional policing works. Rights don't depend on attitude or convenience. They depend on law. Why this matters? This is how rights erode quietly. So let me ask you, when officers bluff, what's the smartest next move?
Good.
I didn't have an
What you
attitude
doing, bro,
before,
man?
sir.
We fuck with you.
Yeah. I was
So-
just trying to make sure, like,
Hold on. Are you saying that you didn't come up to me and say you're gonna come here and have me removed from the
So
property?
here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm the sergeant on duty right now. Okay, what he's doing is he's trying to elicit a response from us, so he can get clicks
I
on
know.
whatever video he's
Uh-huh.
gonna post us on. We're recording too, so everything's good. We've advised him that not to be causing a problem, and we can get out of here and let him stand here and record all day long. Have a good day, man.
Take it easy, big guy.
have a good day.
Have a day.